Hello. I am finally not in my bed for once. I am up and about, and I'm pretty looking today. Yeah, so just want to do a quick vlog. A lot of stuff is coming up, a lot of stuff has happened, and I just haven't been feeling up to doing any of it, but I really, truly, I want to make a better effort to make more YouTube videos and get them up to you guys, because I feel really bad not being able to do it. But it's been pretty rough lately, as you all know. So let me see what's happened since the last video. It hasn't been too much because it's not a month later, thankfully. But I got genetic testing done. They came over and did the blood work for that. I'm too lazy to edit in a picture, let's be honest. This is going to be another direct upload video. But here, I did take a picture of the box when I had it. So, ooh, of course. Oh, look, who's that? It's Brandon. But that's what it looks like anyway. So it was just a little kit, and it had like a little vial for blood in it, and a nurse came to my house. What's today? Wednesday? She came to my house Monday, and she took my blood with like the world's largest needle, I swear. It was kind of really uncomfortable, and so I still have that mark. But that's going to get sent off for testing, so then that means that I'll have at least a 50% chance of knowing my subtype of EDS, which is super exciting. I'm thinking it's going to come back negative, though, because my mom's came back negative, but we really don't know yet, so it's hard to say. What else is happening? Oh, so it's a long thing with the whole eating stuff. My mom, since she got diagnosed with the adrenal insufficiency, I mentioned in the last video that we had to go and talk with my doctor and figure out how I could get that testing, but since I use marijuana, that's going to be a problem. The problem with that, like I had said before, is that I'm not eating without it. I'm literally not. I'm able to only force myself to eat when I have marijuana. So I've lost a ridiculous amount of weight, and things aren't looking too well. My body's really malnourished, and it's hard to keep going, but anyway, we figured out a plan for that. So we're going to do basically the first half of my mom's test for me, and that's just a simple blood draw at 8 a.m., because that's when your cortisol levels are the highest, when your body normally gives you more cortisol. So if my levels are low or high or kind of messed up, then that's going to tell us that there's something wrong with my adrenals or with the connection for my brain to go through the adrenals and do the rest of the process, which could be causing a lot of my nausea problems. It could be causing a lot of my eating problems. It could be causing a big majority of my problems, but we just really don't know yet. So we're hoping that this test will help me. So what I've done is I've been slowly tapering off of marijuana, and I've only been using it to eat for the last week. Today I am going without marijuana for the entire day, and I'm just doing my best to eat naturally and stay awake, which is interesting to say the least. And tomorrow morning at 7:45, I'm going to be at my doctor's office to get that blood draw done, and we're going to see what happens from there. So what happens after that, again, I'm not sure. I still need to get the endoscopy done, but in order for me to go under anesthesia, I need to make sure that it's safe enough for me to go under anesthesia, and I have to go under anesthesia for the endoscopy because lidocaine doesn't work on me. It's the whole big EDS trifecta of crappiness, really. So, yeah, hopefully that shows something. And then, so that's coming up on Thursday, which is tomorrow. And then I have the weekend off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Monday at like 9:15 in the morning, I have a bilateral hip MRI to figure out why my left leg has been dragging behind me, why it's causing me so much pain in the hip joint, why it's dysfunctional. It sounds like it's subluxing on the regular, which is not very fun. So I'm getting that done Monday, and then Tuesday we are leaving overnight for a trip to the Geneticist. So I'm going to meet them, and that's going to be super exciting. It's an all-day affair, and it's far away from home, so we've rented a hotel room Tuesday night into Wednesday. I'm really hoping to get some vlog footage, maybe? It's a long story, but it's the details of the Geneticist I can't tell you. And I'm not allowed to tell you, because that's how I got into the Geneticist. It's a big whole thing, and I don't really know what I can say and can't say, so I'm not going to say much, but if I can get some footage of the center I'm headed to, that would be sweet, and if not, I'll just get some sweet driving footage, because we have to go 4 hours away from home for this, and we've been waiting for this for like 2 months or longer. I don't exactly remember, but it's a big day for my whole family because my sister and my mom are also involved with the EDS, so they're all going and they're getting examined at the same time that we are, so we can, or I am, so that we can see how the progression of EDS happens through a family, which a lot of doctors like to study because you don't get a lot of families with EDS, especially in my area. So that's happening really soon, and it just snuck up behind me. So thankfully by that point I should be able to use marijuana again, which will make the car ride a little bit more manageable. It's 3 hours to our hotel room, and then after the 3-hour hotel room, then from our hotel it's about an hour and a half to the place we need to get to. We couldn't get a hotel room in the place that we are getting genetics done because it's a very coastal area, so it's extremely expensive this time of year. So we have to stay in the big city outside of where we need to go. So, should be fun, but stressful. Our hotel room does have a pool and free breakfast. I stayed there with Brandon once before, a couple years ago, when he had to go up that way for something to do with his band. And it's a nice hotel. It's cheap, but it was pretty awesome. Pro tip for you chronic illness people. If you need to go far away for any medical visits, and you need to stay at a hotel, when you're on the phone, do it by phone. This is what I did. I didn't even know that this was a thing. When you're on the phone with them, tell them that you're there for medical reasons, and they'll ask you to bring like your appointment card or a letter. Like I have a letter hanging on the fridge with my name on it, proving that you're there for a medical reason, and they will give you a discount on your room. I got it about half off, I think, because I was there for medical reason. I didn't even know that they did that, so that was super exciting and really cool. And then let's see. After the geneticist, a couple days later, I see my primary care. We're going to follow up on my blood test results. We're going to follow up on the geneticist results because they're going to send a treatment plan to my primary care so that I can hopefully get some better care. And then after that, I have my pain management doctor who I've already seen once. My primary doctor no longer does adjustments, so it's kind of like chiropractor, but more informed, more medically, oh, it's a cat. The cat's over there. But yeah, it's more medically based for the adjustments instead of just popping joints back into place. It's okay, what is wrong here? Let's try to figure it out. And this guy, I swear that I now see, my new pain management doctor, he's I think kind of voodoo. He barely touches you and he fixes you. It's really cool. But that, unfortunately, that adjustment that I got last week only lasted for about 4 days, and now I'm back to feeling like crap. But there's hope. It means that there's hope for me to feel better later. So after the geneticist and after all this, I'll see him on Wednesday. I don't remember what the day is, but that'll be nice so my body can be put back together and feeling good for a couple more days. So yeah, that's the majority of my hectic time for now. Oh, and then I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm going to be part of a really cool project, and it's been months in the making so far, and I'm going to be able to talk about EDS and my experience with it, and put some ukulele in it too, so I've been working really hard on creating an original ukulele song to do for this project, and I'm working with an outside force, I guess you could say. I don't know, again, how much I can say about this either, but I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you once it's done, and it's great. It was a lot of fun to work with so far, and now it's off to the producer to do the rest of the work. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's super exciting, and I think it can make a big change in where my channel's headed and how much I can benefit, how many people I can help, and that would be really cool. So yeah, I said that I would post my song to YouTube. I don't like the vocals yet, but I will play you some ukulele to tune you out. Not tune you out, that sounds kind of rude. That's not what I meant. Oh, and I was talking about ring braces too. Here's the first one. This is the, don't mind my pinky, I've been having skin problems, but this is the first model of a copper ring brace that my dad put together yesterday, and it's really cool. It's kind of clunky right now, but it's our first one that we ever made, so I'm currently wearing that. It's larger than my other ones, and we're going to try to focus on making that better. But so far, it's extremely helpful for playing ukulele, because this is my fretting hand. But yeah, if you want to hear a little medley, I'd be happy to play it for you. just a small sampling. And guess what? The ukulele, it's going to be in this project I'm doing. So that's where you're going to hear a nice little, I think it's like a minute and a half or so long song. So that should be really fun too. But anyway, I'm babbling. I'm just kind of awake and kind of sleepy today and figured I'd give you a vlog from somewhere other than my bedroom really late at night. It's daytime. So anyway, let's mark this as my attempt to be welcomed back to YouTube. It's hard. Trying to keep up with editing and everything, especially when I don't have a computer. I only have my iPad. That's gotten increasingly difficult, and I've needed Brandon's help for that, but he's also been busy. He's back to work now, and I'm still not working this summer, so I have a lot more free time. So hopefully I'll be able to catch up on that. I miss talking with you guys, and I want to start making a difference. So hope you all have a wonderful day, and with that, stay happy, stay positive, and peace.